Today, we're going to dive into something so simple, so fundamental, we do it every single day. Walking. We're going to unlock the science that proves how this one basic act is literally the master key to the incredible machine that is your body.
So let me just start by asking you a question. What if there was one single measurement, no fancy equipment, less than 10 seconds, that could predict how long you're going to live?
And get this, what if that one thing was a better predictor than all the usual suspects? We're talking more accurate than your blood pressure, your cholesterol levels, even whether or not you smoke. I mean, it sounds a little too simple to be true, right? Well, it's true. That one measurement is your gait speed, how fast you walk. And this isn't just a guess. A massive study out of the University of Pittsburgh looked at almost 35,000 people and proved it. How fast you walk is one of the single most powerful predictors of your longevity. So that means your walking speed isn't just about getting from point A to point B. No, it's a vital sign. It's like a real-time report on the overall state of your body. To really understand why, we need to kind of look under the hood. We need to look at our own engineering, because the human body, from the ground up, is an absolute masterpiece of design, and it is perfectly optimized to be a walking machine. And believe it or not, it all starts with your feet. Unlike any other primate out there, we have this tensioned arch. It's basically a natural spring made of 26 bones and 33 joints. So every single step you take, it compresses, it stores that energy, and then it springs back, making each step 17% more efficient. I mean, that's just brilliant. But wait, it gets even cooler. Deep inside the sole of your foot, there's this kind of hidden hydraulic system. It's called the plantar venous plexus. And when you walk, your body weight squishes this network of veins, and it acts like a second heart, literally pumping blood back up your legs toward your actual heart. Standing doesn't do it, sitting definitely doesn't do it, only walking fires up this incredible built-in pump. And the physics behind how we move, just as mind-blowing. Your body acts like an inverted pendulum, just vaulting over your planted leg. And this super elegant motion converts potential energy to kinetic energy with an amazing 65% efficiency. That means your muscles only have to do about 35% of the work. We are just engineered for endurance. So when you put all these pieces together, our 2 million sweat glands for cooling, our spring-loaded feet, our wide pelvis for stability, you see a creature built for endurance. Our ancestors were the ultimate persistence hunters. See, we weren't the fastest animals on the savannah, not by a long shot. But we were the most relentless. But here's the big conflict, right? Our bodies are designed and calibrated for almost constant motion, and modern life has just quietly, completely erased that. This huge mismatch is what you could call the great deconditioning. And the numbers, they're pretty stark. Our ancestors, they walked somewhere between 6 and 9 miles a day, every single day. And today, the average adult walks less than 2. We have literally engineered movement out of our lives, and our bodies are basically being starved of the physical input they were built for. And here's a really crucial point. A lot of the stuff we just chalk up to aging, it's actually just a symptom of deconditioning. You know that morning stiffness? That's often just your body's connective tissue drying out. Feeling a bit off balance? Your body's internal sensors are just out of practice. That brain fog? It can be as simple as not getting enough blood flow to the brain. This isn't really about getting older, it's about being still. But here's the amazing news. If a lack of movement is the problem, then movement is the medicine. Walking is the master signal that tells every single system in your body to wake up, to repair itself, and to rebuild. Take your bones, for example. They're what's called piezoelectric. It's a fancy word, but it just means that the impact from your heel hitting the ground generates a tiny electrical charge. And that little zap is the signal that tells your bone-building cells exactly where they need to get to work. So walking literally tells your skeleton, hey, stay strong. And it's not just your bones. Walking is like a full-body fluid flush. It pumps your lymphatic system to get your immune cells moving. It squeezes nourishing fluid into your spinal discs. It rehydrates all that connective tissue to ease stiffness. It even gets your digestive system moving. Stillness lets these systems break down, but walking brings them back to life. Okay, but of all the benefits, this next one. This one might just be the most mind-blowing. It's all about your brain. So back in 2011, a landmark study took a bunch of older adults who didn't move much and split them into 2 groups. One group walked for just 40 minutes 3 times a week.
The other group just did some light stretching. A year goes by, and the results? They were absolutely staggering. The stretching group, as you'd kind of expect with age, saw the memory center of their brain, the hippocampus, shrink by about 1.4%. But the walking group, their hippocampus didn't shrink. It grew by 2%. They didn't just stop the decline, they've reversed it.
Let me put that 2% in perspective for you. That is the equivalent of turning back the clock on age-related brain shrinkage by 2 full years. And they didn't do it with some miracle drug or a fancy machine. They did it with a simple walk. The body has to move for the brain to grow. So this is all amazing science, right? But what does it actually mean for you today? How do you start tapping into this incredible built-in renewal system that you have? Well, the really cool part is the benefits start right away, and they just keep on building. On day 1, those fluid pumps in your feet are back online. Within a week, you'll notice that morning stiffness starting to ease up. Within a month, your balance actually improves as all your body's sensors wake up. And yeah, within a year, you can literally be growing new brain tissue. And that right there brings us all the way back to the beginning. Remember how we said your walking speed predicts your longevity? Well, the very act of walking, that's the treatment. The test and the cure are the exact same thing. By working to improve your walk, you are directly improving every single system in your body. You know, it's funny. Hippocrates said it more than 2,000 years ago. Walking is man's best medicine. He knew it way before we understood all the physics and the biochemistry, but that simple, profound truth is still the same. Here's the thing. Your body hasn't changed. It is still that same walking machine, calibrated over millennia of movement, and it's just waiting for you to give it the right signal. So the only real question left is, are you ready to walk?